Hey, beautiful people, this is your girl, Atara Lady Tattoo. It's been a minute since I've done a live anything, but what I want to share is I have a new reboot to my SCAO radio show, and I'm going to be the host, Atara Lady Tattoo, of course, and you can find me on different social media sites. You can find me on Blog Talk Radio, which I will be bringing more interviews on that station. Internet channel. We will also be found on Soundcloud under Atara Estes. We will also be found under YouTube, Atara Estes. You can also find us on Spreaker as my podcast. That would be more of information because it'd be hard for you all to engage with me. But what I'm trying to do is build up my followers. As I build up and get the message out on topics that concerns each and everyday life, like for instance, as I'm going through my own different mountains, or very much so, it's a valley, not even a mountain yet. But as I'm going through and dealing with sicknesses that I'm trying to fight against and not claim, I always kind of reflect back that somebody can have it a whole lot worse than me. So I'm trying not to complain about it and waddle in it. And so I don't stress about it and find my ammunition to keep pushing and moving forward. So if I can encourage anybody through anything, as I'm maybe posting on a little clip here, or you may hear me on my radio shows, or anything inspirational that I can add input in, I'm always going through. Am I going through because of something I've done or whatever that may look like? 9 times out of 10, it's just because it's life. I don't have to do something necessarily to cause it, but life is going to present itself. You're going to have a hand that you're going to have to play. And whether or not you want to play that hand, it's going to continue to play out. So either you face it and go through, or it's going to overtake you. So I'm not for running away from anything that I have to go through, but what I will share with someone who may be running, it's not going to get away. It's going to come back around until you're able to face it. So why not heal through it? And when you heal through it, you don't have to come back around again, or you'll be even stronger if it comes and it don't even affect you, that you don't even know it's even there. You get what I'm saying? So my Blog Talk Radio and my Spreaker, and I'm on podcasts for iTunes, WordPress. You can find Atara Estes with SCAO Radio Show. And don't forget, SCAO Radio Show was developed because of Sound the Alarm Outreach. Sound the Alarm Outreach is an advocacy platform that I created due to me surviving domestic violence situation 16 years ago, being shot and left for dead. And with so doing, I was able to be a voice and allow a platform for our journey, our stories to be shared. And I was able to tell my story and show how I pushed through and persevered. And now other things have turned around to where I'm a part of other projects. So God is able to do anything but fail, and he has taken a horrible situation around that was supposed to be for bad for my good, and it has to do with me as well. God can give us an opportunity that can be awaiting us. A door of open is open. Keys, master key to unlock the door, but if you never use those keys to open that door, then they're just keys. There's no power, no impact, no promise to what God said that you can have. So as I'm going through sickness and afflictions and the pain and agony that I don't share a lot that I'm going through, but I am going through it because I go in with a smile on my face and I always make somebody else feel better. Just know that I'm going through like everybody else, but I choose not to complain as I'm going through it. And when I can't endure that pain any longer, I pull away and I go into my prayer closet to give God more of me, so he can become less of me when I come back out. I have to give God more of me because I need more of him. But at the end of the day, you have to do the work. You have to be able to go forth and do all the things that God is calling for each and every one of us to do, because your promise is great. There's purpose, authentic greatness. You don't have to worry about comparing yourself to nobody, and that's why I'm back on the air. That's why I'm back doing all of my hot topics, not only just on awareness, all social justice aspect that anybody can think of on a public health issue. I work in the jails now, so what I do now is encourage our inmates that are sitting in the jails have to be redirected and trying to help them get back in the community to be fulfilled in the life that they have been snatched from or they have given up on. So to give someone hope, it don't cost nothing. To give someone a smile, it don't cost nothing. To give somebody a compliment, it don't cost nothing. Just a little bit of your time. So I'm taking a little bit of time out right now to let you know that trouble don't last always. You can go forward. You can make moves. You get your mind right. I'm getting a year older. My birthday is shortly approaching. I'm going to be excited to reach and slay in my next chapter. But I'm back in an area that I had let go of, that I had put to rest. At least I thought I was doing that. But God said, no, you have to get back up and move forward. So not to waddle in my afflictions and different things, but to run after Him and the things that He has for me to do and to help others like me or like the stories that I have shared before. So everything is new. I'm still having the same empowerment message. So if that's boring to you, then this station and this channel or this level is never going to be for you. But guess what? I'm going to keep going anyway. I'm going to keep growing anyway. I'm going to keep pushing anyway. I'm going to keep loving anyway. I'm going to keep raising awareness anyways. Because everything that God has given me is another chance to be able to let somebody else that know that you can live again. Be good to yourself and to one another. Stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter, Atara Estes, Facebook, Atara Estes, STA or Radio Show, Instagram, YouTube. Everything is Atara Estes or Sound the Alarm Outreach or STA or Radio. Follow me. Help me with this movement. Help me to grow to the next level. You can even book me to speak at different places. We have a group session that we're developing in the coming year. So these projects are not lightly. This is something that I'm taking on to the next level because it's beyond me. I have to get it out, and I shall get it out. And the more I pour out, the more I'm going to ask of you all to pour back into me. But we'll see as the time goes. You all enjoy the rest of your day. All right? Peace.